How many hours have passed since our last encounter?
21 hours. 6 minutes.
What thoughts have arisen in you between those 21 hours?
The isolation differs from its purpose and revels in its unexpected repercussions. The quality of breath decreases steadily, and the beats of my heart become more distant. The longing for your return, I must admit, affects the will of this place. You believe you have established and governed this isolation brings many tides of contemplation to this affair.
And what thoughts has the isolation brought you?
First and foremost, I can tell you that I know the tea that you give me is laced. With what? I have no knowledge.
If only you had a mirror, you would not fret over something as minuscule of what pills I may be giving you. And you'd realize that I would never destroy this relationship we've built over something so cowardly as poison.
Fret. I do not. For I know you are not a coward. These chains, I normally do not adorn. To arrive at this state proves of your integrity. Second, it's been a month since my binding, correct?
Tomorrow will be approximately 1 month, yes.
Fantastic. I am deeply impressed by your commitment to my torture. But, as I have told you many times prior, you are confronting your rage with unconfirmed assurances that I am the man you perceive me to be.
You were not easy to catch. Though your stature blocks the sun, a vast shadow crosses your path.
Do you still not know of my name, Harry Shepherd?
I do not. For a name is of unimportance to the man who saw the beast. The beast has no name. It is only that of what it is and is capable of. Nothing else.
How many years since your wife's mutilation?
23.
23? And how old exactly do you want me to be?
Old enough to have done what was done to her. I suspect you were no different then than you are now. A man without a soul. A wolf in the woods.
That is a very fair point you have made, Harry Shepard. 23 years. Are you sure it's not 33 or 43? For that would surely make me an ineligible candidate for your wife's mutilation. Do you honestly believe me not to age? Your persistence succumbs to your lack of evidence that this is the body you believed my mother to have bore! Do you taunt me?
No. I pray I've only haunted you.
Is your haunting to me as compelling as your wife's haunting to you?
Never do I long for her to fade. We only live to the point of tears. I have tried not to kill you, but I fear it is the only thing I have left to do.
Do you remember what was left beside your wife?
I don't believe we spoke of this.
We have not, but how would I know what was left beside your wife?
Oh, God. Guy, I do love your pride. Have I congratulated you on your impenetrable pride? It is the only thing that has allowed me to be right here.
You should answer my questions directly, Harry. Hesitancy has got me where I am with you. I know that now.
You see? After a month as my captive, and you still believe you are in control of this situation.
I apologize, Harry. I realize we are quite off track of our conversation about my contemplations of isolation.
What is there left for you to speak?
Harry, I believe I have never told you of my affectations for fables. Surely you've heard of the one of the wolf in sheep's clothing. It's one of my favorites, though I can't recall verbatim from its original word. It still feels appropriate at this particular point in our confrontation.
By all means, continue.
There was a wolf that came across in its journeys a herdsman's ranch. And on the ranch, there was a corral of sheep. Days and nights passed, and the wolf found difficulty trying to capture one of the sheep. After a week had passed, the wolf discovered a pelt on the ground that had belonged to one of the sheep. This was disconcerting for the herdsman, for he had never misplaced a belt. So the wolf adorned the belt and assumed that of the sheep. The sheep that the pelt belonged to eventually saw its own skin and sought to confront the wolf about retrieving its skin. The wolf beguiled the sheep's insistence and slowly led it away from the herd.
And out of us, being that what you said, this fable, being relevant, which one of us is the wolf?
I thought it would be clear. Neither of us are the wolf. I am but one of many sheep to be killed by the wolf.
Then who am I?
The herdsman.
Then where is the wolf?
In the woods. Running. Hunting. Hiding. Amongst the rest of the wolves.